Well, I'm back after a little bit of a semi-hiatus. I've been doing a lot of off-camera grinding, and I've been doing a lot of spell creation. I've gotten myself a ton of amethyst and a bunch more things to use for various things that we need. I also got myself gates. In terms of the gates that I do have, however, I've got quite a bit. I've got one that goes to here. I've got one that goes to pretty much every single place that you could want. Very efficient, very effective, and obviously, as you can see here, it's very complicated. I might put up the 86 iota long spell on screen for a moment just to let you guys see a taste of what I had to do to get that thing to work. Surprisingly enough, it did work first try, so I'm very happy about that. In terms of what I've been doing otherwise, in terms of base building and getting my bearings, I have got myself a master librarian. He's stuck down here for now, but we're gonna change that very quickly. What I also have over here on this side is just a normal villager that I haven't leveled up yet, and he's probably going to go into the first spell circle that I make, so we will make him useful at some point, but you can actually be useful right now. What I should do is I should prepare the area, because what I am going to essentially be doing to this gentleman is significant, and I'm going to take myself over to grand reveal of my library that I've already completed the base structure for. I found a really nice cave, as I said I was going to be looking for in the last video, and I've gone ahead and built it. I've built most of it, at least. Not all of it, but I mean, there's still much more to be had. So let's go. And we're here. This actually took me quite a while to make, not gonna lie. It took me like a day or two in real time, because I had to get a bunch of this obsidian, the crying obsidian, and then I turned it into bricks like it looks here, and then I also got some slate, so I had to go mine some deep slate. And I think I really like the design of this very circular, this very geometrically appealing library that I've made here. Every single one of these bookshelves are connected either through the sides here or from underneath the little walkways here. And then, of course, the center here is where I'm eventually going to be putting my Akashic record. And that connects underneath the floor to that one over there. And so I should have a fully functional library when all is said and done. So what I need to do first is I need to enclose an area real quick, so that the villager, when I send him over here, is not going to run away from me. Now, I believe, okay, librarian bound, myself bound, and teleport us. No, sorry. Perfect. So you're here now, and that means that I can go ahead and flay you into this block that I have prepared already. Now, there should be plenty here to actually flay him. He is a master librarian. I will verify that just in case. Yep, he is still a master. And the place he's being sent to is this coordinate. If all goes well and doesn't move before I click it, he should... Yep. Wonderful. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about him now, because he's kind of, how do I say, in the way and disposable. Luckily, the other villagers that I would have don't know that I've done this to him because we're so far away from anything. But I'm just gonna go take him far, and he's gone to the farm forever. And I have myself a library that I can use, and I think the first thing that I'm going to be doing is taking all of my spells, and I'm going to just be putting them into the library. But what I want to do before I do that is I want to make myself a trinket that will house the ability to do that effectively. So what I should be able to do is go back home, make myself an artifact that will allow me to put things into my library automatically. All right, well, I've already finished and I've tested it and it works. Obviously, this is an extremely long and complicated spell, and unfortunately we don't have the latest version of Hex Casting, so we can't actually see the symbols because inline isn't cooperating with us on this version. It's a little unfortunate. We'll have to live with it. Hopefully we're gonna have this resolved by next month so I actually can see the symbols, which would be really nice. And we'll actually go to the gate for the library. Wonderful, we're back at the library. And the next thing that I'd like to do is drop this on the ground, take my spell, which I believe I just wrote. I haven't named it yet on this spell book, but I'm also planning on clearing this spell book once I have all the spells in my library, which is probably not smart, but hopefully I can save it not only to my library, but to my Everbook, and then I won't ever have to worry about losing it again. So I've got myself one of these, one of those, and wonderful. See how easy that is? So much easier. Item puller, which is super helpful. I've been using that one specifically, and it also is super nice looking too. Every time that I pull an item, I don't think I've showed this off yet, but every time that I pull an item, I draw a line from myself to that item when it gets pulled, and it looks really nice. I made it super efficient as well. So, you know, you gotta love that. Elytra and Impulse. I actually combined my Elytra and my Impulse spell to be on the same thing, determining if I'm crouched or not, or if I'm flying. So if I'm crouched, my height is 1.6, and then if I'm standing, it's 1.8. But when I'm flying, it's like 0.6. So whenever I am not crouched, it sends me forward, and then whenever I am, it shoots me up and gives me an Elytra. And this also means that I can fly around and use an impulse, and it's super nice because it has a single item, which is just super convenient. I really enjoy this. And then of course my send mobs up spell is that one there. A little complicated. Again, you can't really see it. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can really do. You can see this one though. That's pretty simple. This one you're never gonna see, and then this one you're also never gonna see. So it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I don't know. There's a lot of other things that I could definitely add here, and I'll have to explore what those things are at a later time. Where I was before, I don't think that I had people to really experiment with. Except now in this land, there are people everywhere, and I can use all of them to essentially create more and more things. I wonder what would happen if I were to flay another person, because I never even tried to flay myself. But obviously that doesn't fare well for the allays or the villagers that I flay, so I doubt that it would fare well for a person. But we'll have to see. Because really, I don't know. I think I'm gonna create something here that will hopefully create what I need. I know this is a little bit of a shorter episode. I just wanted to give a little update on where I've been, what I've been doing. I know it's been like a week or so since my last update, but actually since my first episode, but I just wanted to get this one out of the way and show it off because I just finished the library today, and I really just wanted to show it off in a video. And you'll probably see this like within a day or two of me actually recording, because I'm just so excited to actually show it. And yeah, if you liked, you know, like, share it with your friends if you want. If you want to subscribe and see more of my content, please do. And of course, thank you for watching. It is always very helpful to, you know, leave a comment. Tell me what parts you liked, what parts you didn't like. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and of course, I will see you when I see you.